She's the Magnificat. She's the magnifier, the magnificatrix. So when I was younger, and I first learned of this man's work, he was in hiding. Although, as he has said, if you're surrounded by security detail, it's not really hiding because you're extremely visible. And then I saw him in public on an airplane, and I have a friend who grew up in Pakistan who loves this guy. When Satanic Verses came out, it divided her extremely religiously diverse family. Like, she has people in her family who belong to religious traditions that we rarely talk about, like the Jains and the Thomists. Big, big, big divide in the extended family about, was this book trash? Was it good? What about all the protests that were happening in the capital of that country about banning the book? So my friend loves him so much so that even though she likes cooking, she couldn't watch Top Chef because she hated Padma so much. She's like, I can't believe she gets to be with Salman. It makes me furious. Well, so there I am on the plane. And he was very clearly Salman Rushdie. Because I was upgraded, I felt a little bit emboldened. I did ask the flight attendant to take a note to the person in seat 3D, whatever it was. And I wrote in a kind of cheeky way, Sir, I realize that your public persona is something of consequence. But if I may invade your privacy, my friend Sarah loves you and loves your work. Would you be willing to write her a note? And so he passed a note back through the flight attendant, and he wrote something, high from the skies, and signed it. On my printed boarding pass, on paper, because I had done it on the computer. Remember those computers and computer printers? And it was, easily transferable. I had been using the ticket as a bookmark, and then I used it to give to my friend. And as we deplaned, he stood up, looked back and saw where I was, and nodded at me. I just can't believe it. Here we are in this nation where we're allegedly so tolerant. Ha ha ha. Just ask any artist ask Andres Serrano how that goes in this country where we have such equanimity about what people do with our religious traditions in our Christian secular nation. Ask Scorsese how it went over when he adapted Last Temptation of Christ into a film. Just the notion that Jesus might not have died on the cross and might have been tempted by the devil one last time. Oh, we can't face that. But it's much easier to make it elsewhere, instead of just being grounded on the earth or saying hi from the skies.